I want you to imagine something. It's 3:57 p.m. on a Friday, you just got home from school, and you hop onto your couch to start up your favorite game. You hardly even focus on how well you're doing or what's really going on. You lose your mind in the game as all of your problems seem to slip away from you, until you finally look at the clock and realize you just spent your whole day in your living room playing video games. But you just smile. Because in the end, you were just having fun. Now I want you to imagine something else. It's 2:30 p.m. on a weekday. You wake up and immediately grab your headset and boot up Discord. You know it's the same routine, seeing as you did this yesterday and the days before. You start up a multiplayer game and play for almost 30 minutes before pausing it. You take off your headset and start thinking. You aren't having fun. What I just described to you is exactly what happened to me a little while back. Albeit I dramatized it just a tad, but it's not a new feeling. What I'm saying is that I'm not the first person on the internet to cover this. This feeling has been building up for a while now, but I'm just now getting around to covering it. Video games just aren't fun anymore. But what I've noticed is that everyone has their own idea of video games losing their touch, but I want to present a different approach. What you've probably heard recently is that video games are for all ages. A man of 45 can sit down and play some shooter game to take his mind off his boring, bland office job that's been burning him out for the past 14 years. A small, annoying child of 8 can slobber all over his Nintendo Switch at the dinner table while blasting the sounds of Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. And a young adult who's still figuring out life can spend hours on a Discord call while grinding Call of Duty or Apex Legends. But for all of these, the feeling seems to slip away. But why? Why has this feeling left our joystick toggling fingertips? Because they're too friggin' sweaty! I forgot to mention the part where the 45-year-old man gets off his FPS game because some 22-year-old coomer decided to drop scope him, just to scream into the microphone about how he should get better at the game. Or the part where the Nintendo Switch kid's face turns blue as he slams the table after getting lapped in Mario Kart. Or even the part where the young adult can't keep up in Apex as he just repeats the process of dropping, dying, dropping, and dying. It's hard to casually play a game when the person killing you lives in a fishbowl of their own sweat. Hold on, I have to go lock the door real quick before the skill issue kids show up. Alright, we're good. Jokes aside, I really do think that online games have become worse to play over time. They weren't nearly as bad a few years ago, and some communities were actually fun to be around. But with the enormous skill gap between new players and sweat-dripping veterans, you can't have fun. I am a firm believer in that you have to at least play Fortnite for 6 hours before you can start getting good. I 100% believe that you have to have a neckbeard to even be decent at League. Sorry, that one took actual effort to say. Or to be good at the sweatiest Minecraft servers, you need carpal tunnel. But here we are. A sorry state where multiplayer games are just soulless husks that ever so slightly imitate the fun you used to have. Well, what's the saving grace? Single-player games. I was only slightly telling the truth at the beginning of this video, because for every rage quit off Apex Legends or Call of Duty, I had 30 minutes I would spend playing Minecraft or Genshin Impact. Both of these games have multiplayer, but you have the option. Both of them have consistent updates and aspects that are always fresh. Even though they both have these positives, you still feel that sense of dread at the door. Because even a few rare nights, I can't play either of these for a minute before turning off my computer and going outside. Genshin has a gacha system that feels like a fresh kick to the balls every pull, and Minecraft gets boring after your 30th survival playthrough. So what's the answer? What makes games fun? What made video games fun was being new. What made video games fun was waking up every Saturday to sit on your laptop with a bowl of cereal on Roblox or some other web game. What made video games fun was playing some goofy App Store game on your parents' phone. What made games fun was that first dirt house you built while trying to play with the Pocket Edition's goofy controls. What made games fun was that sense of not knowing how to play a single one of them. Spending hours on that one level only to find out that someone did it in record time. But it didn't matter, because you were having fun. But as we grow older, this sense of touch is gone. The kid who drools over his Switch has a dad who drooled over his Game Boy, but there's a reason he doesn't carry it around anymore. He grew up. I'm personally at a stage where I'm standing in a doorway of sorts. Outside is the vast sea of work and mindless business, and on the other side there's a world of distractions, games, and media. I know I have to leave this room someday, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it cracked.